Hey everybody, welcome to week 5. We are over the hump. We are past halfway through our summer session together. So congratulations, and let's see what we have cooking for this week. So hopefully you have already printed your course schedule. This week is a pretty light week compared to how the rest of the semester has gone. So I have told you that the first half of the semester is pretty heavy, and it's not going to be like light, but it's going to feel a little bit like breathing room by now. You should have a routine about how to do study reads, how to get through your Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. That's sort of a responsive reading. So you should be very used to how this class works. I am going to just remind you that this is a sequential class. So everything on Monday should be done first. Everything is numbered. So you should be like, number 1, print my course schedule, done. Number 2, watch the overview, done. Number 3, go to class, yay, right? And obviously if you're working ahead, you can't do that till Monday, but still. Then you should be working on Monday's work. Do the voice thread first, then the study read, then the practice quizzes, right? This isn't due till Friday, so this is what you work on in the pockets. You're reading your True Diary of a Part-Time Indian whenever you have minutes to read, right? When you have an hour and you want to just sit down and relax and read, that's when you're doing that. And then you start on Tuesday. You're going to annotate. Then you're going to watch the video. Then you're going to go to Wednesday and you're going to annotate busy as a bee. Then you're going to go to Thursday and there's the practice test. Rihanna has a session at 3 o'clock. You can do the practice test before that. Absolutely. And then of course on Friday you're going to be replying to the members of your group. And again, if people are posting their letters before Friday, you can reply to them whenever you want. So I just want to stress that you should be doing this in order. I've noticed people are doing like one thing on Monday and another thing that's from Thursday, and you're not doing it right because you're not getting all of the instruction before you get there. So make sure that you're doing things in order, and make sure that you're doing your homework, because that is going to directly affect how well you do on the test. I give you opportunities to practice so you will know what to do on the test. So make sure you're doing that as well. Okay, so then there's Monday. So on Monday, we don't have a test this Monday. Yay! We are still right in the middle of our analyzing text structure unit. And so on Monday, you're going to start out with a voice thread, and that's going to go through chapter 6. Now, last week, we were talking about patterns of organization, and we were talking about time order and simple listing. And this week we are going to add in 4 more patterns. So we're going to add in compare, we're going to add in contrast, we are going to add in definition and example, and we're going to add in cause and effect. So you're going to be learning all about that in this voice thread, and then you will be doing your study read on chapter 6. So this voice thread gives you background knowledge, so when you have to outline and summarize chapter 6, you'll have some background knowledge before you even read it. Okay? You're going to have your practice quizzes for chapter 6 as well. There's some review tests there. And then, of course, you're going to start on your, I think it's chunk 4 this week. Or chunk 4 this week for Sherman Alexie's at the Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. And you know that the page numbers and everything are on the discussion board and on the assignment sheet, so you can find those there. And then on Tuesday, since you have already done your study read and that voice thread, so you will be well equipped to read this essay or article. I think it's more of an article than an essay, but this is called The Influence of Self-Fulfilling Prophecy. And this article or essay or whatever, it's on page 255 of your textbook. And I also link it to like a worksheet. I typed it out for you too. So whichever one you want, if you'd rather do it electronically, there is an electronic source for you for that. Or if you would rather annotated in your textbook, that is just fine with me. So you're going to do this first. You're going to read and annotate the influence of self-fulfilling prophecy, and you're going to only annotate for patterns of organization. You're not going to worry about connections and opinions and all of that. You're just going to be looking for patterns of organization, and you're going to be locating all 6 types: simple listing, time order, compare, contrast, cause and effect, and definition and example. So you're going to try and read this and see how many you can find. I'm not sure if every single pattern of organization is represented or not. You're going to have to figure that out yourself. But you're going to annotate 4 patterns of organization, the entire essay. Once you are done annotating, then you are going to watch a video. And the video is me annotating. So then you can go over what you did, compared it to what I did. And so it's not going to help you if you don't do it before the video. It will help you if you try it and then you watch the video, so you see where things are different, where you have questions, where there's some discrepancy, where you don't understand something. So make sure you do your annotations first and then watch that video, and that's what you have to do on Tuesday. On Wednesday, there is a PDF of Busy as a Bee, Then Who's Doing the Work. This is from an old textbook, an old edition of our textbook. I don't have an electronic copy of this, so it's just a PDF. So you might need to print this in order to annotate. And that's the only thing you have to do is annotate Busy as a Bee, Then Who's Doing the Work. That's it. And then Rihanna on Thursday is going to hold her session, and her session is not at 9 a.m. That is incorrect. I'm going to change it right now. It is not at 9 a.m. It is at 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. is her, 3 p.m. is her session, and she is going to be going over the annotations for Busy as a Bee during her session. She will also probably be able to answer any questions about the practice test, because her session's not until afternoon. You'll have some time to do the practice test before her session as well. So, or, on Wednesday, if you get done annotating this, you can look at the practice test. You don't have to be like, I'm done with Wednesday, I can't do Thursday. You can absolutely work ahead. All right. So the practice test, what that means is that a week, on Monday of week 6, you will have a test. And you know how that drill works, right? It will open up after class. You'll have till the next day at 8 a.m. to get that done. But week 6 is different, and I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second, because week 6 is different, so we're going to have to look at that. I just want to go to Friday, because then on Friday you know that you are replying to your group for the Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. You can do that right on Friday and then have the whole weekend to yourself. And of course, if you have questions, you can email me and set up an appointment in Zoom. So I will be around to answer questions. All right, so I want to talk to you about week 6 as a preview, okay? So on your course schedule at the very bottom, it says reminders. Week 6 will open at 8 a.m. if you would like to work ahead, and you will see that that's on Friday, right? Friday the week before opens, so you can work ahead. But on week 6, there will be no class on Monday of week 6, because that is the day after the 4th of July, and it is a national holiday. It is the observance of Independence Day. So we will not hold class that Monday. Classwork will be on Tuesday through Saturday for that week, just like it was when we had Memorial Day, right? So we just scooched everything a day late, and that's the way it's going to be for week 6. Now, on week 6, I understand that you're going to want to have some test review before you start the test. So Rihanna has a session every Tuesday at 8 a.m. So she will be doing test review at 8 a.m. and I will be answering questions for test review at 9 a.m. on Tuesday of week 6. So we're not leaving you high and dry. I just want you to know that, so when you're getting close to the end of week 5 and you're preparing by doing the practice test, that you know that you're going to have a space where your questions will be answered. All right. And if you have a schedule that does not permit you to come to either one of those sessions on Tuesday, then of course you can set up an appointment with me and we can talk. Okay. So that is our week. Just make sure that you are completing your homework so you are ready to go for the next test. If you have questions, please book an appointment with me, email me. I'm around. I am here to help, okay? Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week 5, and I will see you in the next presentation.